Welcome to Powerful Prevention for Parents in 3 minutes, where we tackle important topics in substance use prevention in 3 minutes. My name is Gretchen Hagenbuch, and I work for Care and Treatment Centers in their Education Alliance. We know the best time to put a stop to substance use is before it starts. So put your seatbelts on. Here we go. So what's the big deal about cannabis? Don't feel badly if your concept of cannabis is a bit dated. In 3 minutes, I'm going to get you caught up. Number one, cannabis is so much more potent than it used to be. Prior to the 1960s, the amount of THC, delta-9 tetrahydrocannabinol, the psychoactive ingredient, was half of 1%. Let me say that again, half of 1%. When cannabis was first introduced to the United States, it was some really weak stuff. And it stayed that way until the 1950s, and then we started to change it. In the 1960s and 70s, THC content was about 1 or 2%. In the 80s and 90s, it was up to about 4%. Today, the THC content is averaging around 20%, and that's just the dried green stuff. There was a time when people didn't get dependent on cannabis. Those people used it and stopped, and then they went on to lead normal, successful lives. They didn't seek treatment for cannabis addiction. It was pretty benign. And those days are long over. It's a bit of a monster. Number two, the introduction of THC concentrates. Yes, cannabis is now able to be inhaled through highly concentrated forms. Why is this a big deal? These concentrates are anywhere between 40 to 99% THC. And this level of potency is incredibly harmful to developing brains. It's important to know that an electronic device could contain flavoring or nicotine, or it could be the delivery system for THC concentrates. And finally, number three, normalization. With medicalization and legalization and commercialization, cannabis is more normalized today than at any other time in US history. And it's happening at a time when it's never been more dangerous for the developing teen brain. Normalization can lead young people to underestimate the risk, and it's never, ever been more risky for an adolescent to have a relationship with cannabis. That being said, cannabis use might be normalized, but it's not normal for teens to use it. Many parents think that cannabis use might be a normal, natural part of adolescent experimentation, when in the reality is that most teens do not use cannabis. Non-use is normal, healthy is normal, and we should celebrate that. Help us spread the word. When we know better, we do better. And now you know. Thank you for watching.